All right, the shadow fighting drill is MMA counter combinations. It's mixed defenses against all types of attacks. So think about either a grappling or a striking attack that your opponent may bring at you, and a mixed counter combination that includes both grappling and striking, to counteract that attack. So you can come up with your own if you're familiar with this area. Otherwise, you can follow along with the video. We've also got a pretty extensive library of these kinds of techniques, that shows partner technique rehearsals so you can familiarize yourself with them. But that's the drill coming up. Enjoy. Counter two, straight punch to the head with an overhead block, front kick, double leg takedown to the full mount, straight punches, and an arm bar. Counter two, hook punch to the head with a roll and hook punch, side trip takedown to the full mount, elbows, and a key lock submission. Counter two, an uppercut punch to the head with a wing block and hook elbow, one arm shoulder throw, stomp, and an arm bar, standing arm bar. Counter two, an overhead punch to the head with an overhead block and an uppercut punch. Fireman's carry to the ground, knee to the head, and a bent arm lock. Counter to a straight punch to the body with an elbow block, straight punch to the head, knee to the head, and a guillotine choke. Counter to a hook punch to the body with an elbow block and a headbutt, headlock throw to the scarf hold, knee from the scarf hold, and armbar from the scarf hold with the legs. Counter to an uppercut to the body with an elbow block and a headbutt, rear knee trip takedown, the side control, elbow, knee, kimura. Counter to a front kick to the head with a catch kick block, elbow to the leg, foot push, and roundhouse to the leg to take him down, and a knee bar. Counter two, a side kick to the head with a catch kick block, knee to the leg, side kick, and punch to the head, step back and pull to an ankle lock. Counter to a roundhouse kick to the head with a catch kick block. Kick to the knee, front kick to the knee. Reverse elbow, inside leg trip takedown to a knee on stomach toe hold. Counter to a front kick to the body, the knee block to the inside, straight punch to the head, single leg takedown, and a knee bar with the legs. Head to a side kick to the body, the knee block to the outside, straight punch to the head, go behind, grab the shoulders and pull them into a rear naked choke. Counter to a roundhouse kick to the body, knee block and a straight punch, inside leg trip takedown to the north-south position and a Kimura, knee and a Kimura. Counter to a front kick to the leg with a slip to the inside, front kick to the body, single leg step back takedown, lead knee through guard pass to a modified scarf hold, headbutt, knee, key lock with the legs. Counter to a side kick to the leg with a foot block, front kick, shin lever takedown to the knee on stomach, straight punch to the head, and a reverse straight arm lock. Counter to a roundhouse kick to the leg by slipping to the outside to a rear control, knee, rear inside leg trip takedown to the rear mount, elbows, and a rolling arm bar. Counter to a front forward elbow with a duck, uppercut headbutt, front bear hug clinch, body slam, knee to the body in side control position, and a cheese slicer choke. Counter to a hook elbow to the head with a cover block and uppercut elbow, headbutt, ko-uchigari to a modified scarf hold, headbutt, and armpit armbar. Counter to an uppercut elbow to the head with an elbow block and a headbutt, outside leg trip takedown to the mount, headbutt and a nutcracker choke. Counter to an overhand elbow to the head with a wrist block, hook punch, arm triangle, choke, major rattle reap, knee, and an arm triangle choke on the ground. Counter to a forward elbow to the body, with a slip, downward elbow to the head, front headlock, hook to the body, knee to the head, ankle pick takedown, and a front headlock choke on the ground. Counter to a hook elbow to the body, an elbow block, an overhand elbow, trip throw to the knee on stomach, straight punch and an opposite side armbar. Counter to an uppercut knee to the head with a wing block, reverse elbow, hand across the face, foot sweep to the knee on stomach, straight punch and an arm lever with the legs. Counter to a straight knee to the body with a double elbow block and headbutt, a hip throw to side control, elbow to the body, and an armbar from side control. Counter to a roundhouse knee to the body with an elbow block and headbutt, an uchimata throw to the scarf hold, knee to the head, and an arm or a leg triangle choke with the legs. Counter to a straight knee to the leg, the knee block and a headbutt to the over-under clinch, a knee, underhook, hip throw to a kneeling armbar. Counter to a roundhouse knee to the leg, the straight knee to the body, major outer reap, to knee on stomach, straight punch to the head and a wrist lock. Counter to a straight headbutt with a duck and uppercut headbutt, backwards roll takedown to the mount, headbutt, and a nutcracker choke. Counter to a side headbutt to the head from a clinch with a forearm to the throat block, an elbow, hook elbow to the head, fireman's carry roll takedown, arm lever with the legs, and an elbow to the head. Counter to an uppercut, headbutt to the head from a clinch with a face push, overhand elbow, inside leg trip takedown to the side mount, knee, elbow, key lock. Okay, counter to jumping kicks with a slip, roundhouse to the legs, sprawl and knee to the rear mount, straight punch to the head, and a rear naked choke. Okay, counter to jumping knees with a slip, a hand to the face, underhook slam, a stomp, straight punch from knee on stomach, and opposite side arm bar. All right, counter to a bouncing stance or a stance switching opponent with a dragon tail sweep to side control, knees, and a triangle choke with the legs. All right, counter to a caught front kick with a clinch and punch and a flying guillotine. I counter to a caught side kick with a clinch and punch, a scissor sweep to a reverse surfboard, hammer fist, and a toe hold. Counter to a caught roundhouse kick, overhooked, with a clinch and punch and a flying armbar. All right, counter to a caught roundhouse kick, underhooked with a clinch and punch and a flying triangle choke with the legs. Counter to a two-label grip with bent arms, or the forearm frame and headbutt, knee, wrap the arms to a trip throw to the knee on stomach position, straight punch, and a bent arm lock. Counter to a two-label grab with straight arms by boxing the ears, hook elbow, and step back to an armpit armbar. Counter to a standing headlock with your opponent at your side by stepping all the way behind, double groin punch, face rip to a strike to the throat, underhook, throw to a knee on stomach position, straight punch, and armbar. Counter to a standing headlock with your opponent behind you by stomp, headbutt, partial step behind, reverse elbow, sideways throw, stomp, and armbar. Counter to a standing headlock bending over with a double groin punch, knee block backwards roll to the full mount, forearm frame, straight punch, and armbar. Counter to a rear bear hug over the arms with the reverse headbutt, partial step behind, hammer fist to the groin, uppercut elbow to the head, behind the knees throw, and a stomp. Counter to a rear bear hug clinch under the arms with a Kimura grip, stomp, headbutt, rear straight arm lock, or turn and roll to the Kimura with a knee. Counter to a front bear hug clinch over the arms with a hip block, headbutt, knee, hip throw to side control, knee and straight arm lock. Counter to a front bear hug clinch under the arms with double downward elbows, face push, knees, and a guillotine choke. Counter to a full Nelson locked with clamp down, arm clamp down, headbutt, stomp, heel kick, trip throw, elbow, and rear straight arm lock. Counter to a two wrist grab with a pull into a headbutt, a front kick, punch across the wrists to an armpit armbar and a knee. Counter to a single wrist grab with a switch grip and straight punch, reverse elbow, one arm shoulder throw, stomp, and squatting arm bar. Counter to a 2-on-1 wrist grab with a wrist wrench, switch grips, straight punch to the head, front kick to the body, trip throw, knee to the head, and an arm bar. Counter to double arm hooks from behind by squeezing the nuts, stomp, headbutt, spin and lift your elbow, or spin and lift your arm out to a hook elbow, rearward knee trip takedown, knee, elbow, and key lock. Counter to a neck clinch with a double hip lock, uppercut elbow, knee to the leg, hip throw to modified scarf hold, key lock with the legs, pressing elbow, key lock with the arms. Counter to a neck and elbow clinch with a headbutt. Roll to the rear clinch. Roundhouse knee. Side trip takedown to the full mount. Overhand elbow and key lock. Counter to a front headlock with an uppercut to the body, counter wrist lock, take the rear position, stomp the foot, rear crotch rocket throw, knee, and a toe hold. Counter to an over-under clinch by swimming to the front bear hug, side headbutt, knees, bear hug leg trap takedown to the full mount, headbutt, and a high mount seated armbar. Counter to a judo grip clinch with a headbutt, knee, step back and pull with the overhook to a guillotine choke. Counter to a Krav Maga clinch with a double elbow block and uppercut to the body. Sit to an open guard, front kick to the head, go to a heel hook, stomp out the knee, and go to a leg lever with the legs submission. Counter to a double leg takedown wrestling style with a sprawl, overhand elbow, spin and take the back, downward elbows, and a rear naked choke. Counter to a double leg takedown judo style or a double leg throw with a shot block, overhand elbow, knee to the body, Krav Maga clinch, and a guillotine choke. Counter to a double leg takedown or double leg throw. He's got your legs wrapped by dropping in base, overhand elbow, underhook to the butterfly guard, underhook, backwards roll, and a neck crank. Counter to a single leg takedown with a back step, with a sprawl, bend the leg, uppercut to the head, Uchimata throw to a scarf hold, knee to the head, and a armbar with the legs from scarf hold. Counter to a single leg takedown with your opponent inside your legs, with a straight punch to the head, and a standing armbar. Counter to a single leg takedown with the head outside and leg reap, with a clinch and punch, a scissor sweep takedown to a surfboard, hammer fist, and either a toe hold or a knee bar. Counter to a single leg takedown with a head outside and hand trip, with a downward elbow and a Kimura. Counter to a shin lever takedown with a kneel and punch, pivot and elbow, and a rear leg triangle choke. Counter to a side trip takedown with a reverse elbow, Kimura grip, stomp, backwards roll takedown to Kimura, knee, and Kimura. Counter to a backwards roll takedown with a squat and hammer fist, kick, and a open guard ankle lock. Counter to a rolling fireman's carry takedown with a sprawl and knee and a rolling armbar. Counter to a major outer leg reap or osotogari with a headbutt, counter reap to scarf hold, knee to the head, and a key lock with the legs. Counter to a large inner reap or ouchigari with a step around throw to the knee on stomach, punch to the head, and a bow and arrow choke. Counter to a small inner reap or kouchigari with a step out and throw down to a knee on stomach, straight punch, and a bow and arrow choke. Counter to an inside trip takedown from the over-under clinch with a step out, knee to the head, and a figure 4 straight arm lock. Counter to a foot sweep takedown with a step back and hand throw to the knee on stomach, straight punch, knee to the head, and a kneeling arm bar. Counter to an ankle pick takedown with a headbutt, backwards roll, takedown to the mount, punches, and an armbar from the full mount. Counter to a bear hug under the arms with a leg trap takedown with a forearm frame to a clinch, knee, and guillotine choke, or backwards roll to a guillotine. Counter to a scissor sweep takedown with a step over, side kick, and an open guard heel hook. Counter to a dragon tail sweep with a jump over and stomp, rear mount, downward elbow, rear naked choke. Counter to a rear bear hug under the arms throw by scissoring the leg, reverse elbow, and a rolling knee bar. Counter to a front bear hug under the arms throw with double downward elbows. Scissor the leg, land on top on the mount, hook punches to the head, and an armpit arm bar. Counter to a hip throw with a rear bear hug throw to the knee on stomach, punches, knee to the head, and a bent arm lock. Counter to a fireman's carry throw with a sprawl, 3/4 Nelson, knee to the head, roll him, headbutt, and arm bar. Counter to a front crotch rocket throw, the sprawl, overhand elbow, step backwards and hammer fist to an omoplata. Counter to a rear crotch rocket throw with donkey kicks, spin roll to a leg triangle choke, and a dropping elbow. Counter to an underhook hip throw with a counter side trip to a modified scarf hold, headbutt, and an armpit armbar. Counter to a headlock hip throw with a step around, hand over face, underhook leg, knee to the back, throw him to the ground, side control, knee to the head, hammer fist to the face, and forearm frame to armbar. Counter to a one-arm shoulder throw by hip stop and step back to the standing rear naked choke, or sit back to the rear mount, downward elbow, and rear naked choke. Counter to a two-arm shoulder throw with a turn and hook elbow, major outer reap to a knee on stomach position, hammer fist, and a wrist lock. Counter to an inner leg reap throw or uchimata with a step around, knee, sacrifice throw to the north-south, knee, and kimura. Counter to a standing guillotine choke with a hook punch, drape the arm, knee to the head, behind the knee takedown, knee buckle takedown to a shoulder choke, forearm choke, knee, and a reverse armbar. Counter to a standing rear naked choke with a reverse headbutt, heel kick, one arm shoulder throw, knee to the head, and a bent arm lock. Counter to a dragging standing rear naked choke with a stomp, turn to major outer leg reap, knee to the head, and a bent arm lock. Counter to reverse armbar from the clinch by punching over the back, uppercut to the head, headlock hip throw to a scarf hold, knee, and an armpit armbar. Counter to a standing armbar by clasping, pulling out the elbow, stack guard pass to a reverse knee on stomach, hammer fist, and toe hold or knee bar. Counter to a standing leg triangle choke with a forearm frame and slam, knee to the head, and a guard passing armbar. Counter to a standing arm triangle choke with the answer the phone defense, uppercut, knee, swim under with the elbow. Now by pushing the elbow over the head to a side strip takedown, headbutt, knee, and counter arm triangle choke from the side control. Counter to a standing knee bar by kneeling, dropping elbow, back kick, figure four your legs to defend, and toe hold, counter toe hold. Counter to a standing ankle lock by squat, punch, pass straight over to the surfboard mount, hammer fist, and a surfboard mount kimura. Counter to a standing wrist lock by clasp, headbutt, stomp kick, fireman's carry roll takedown, headbutt, and arm lever submission with the legs. Counter to a standing key lock with a Clasp your hands, forearm against the head, 2-arm shoulder throw, knee, and a Kimura. Counter to a standing Kimura by grabbing the pants, uppercut to the nuts, rear crotch rocket throw on his head, rear mount, dropping elbows, and a rear naked choke. Counter to a standing step over armbar by a forwards roll, backwards roll and kick, then a knee bar. Counter to a standing armpit armbar with a forwards roll, then a backwards roll and kick. Spin to a leg triangle choke and a dropping elbow. If you found this video useful and you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We upload videos at least once a week. Thanks for watching.